swear on
Yes, yes, yes. Kathy Gentile
Here.
and Mayor Strike.
Here.
We have the electoral board ready.
All right, do you want to review any of our preliminary matters here to get things going?
Yes. The first is to adopt the rules that will govern these proceedings, and as required under the Illinois Election Code, the members of the electoral boards is comprised of the mayor, who serves as the chair of the electoral board, and the city clerk, Kathy Gentile, and the designated member of the city council who is eligible to serve on the electoral board and has served the greatest number of years as a city council member under 10 ILCS CS 5/10-9. So we have the electoral board who are present today, and because this objection petition relates to the nominating papers for Susan King, all three members of the City of Lockport electoral boards are eligible and qualified to serve as officers of the electoral board. And on the agenda is the adoption of rules that will govern these proceedings. So it is recommended that the following be adopted as the rules and for the hearings and any hearings that the electoral board will hear this year. As the chair, the mayor, with the advice from the city attorney, will rule on any motions. 2, the objector and the candidate may present an opening statement. They may waive the opening statement if they desire to do so. The objector will be allowed to present his or her case first, since he has the burden of proof. If there are any witnesses that are called to testify and asked any direct examining questions, the chair or his designee will administer the oath. The objector has the option to cross-examine the witness. The member of the electoral board may also ask the witness questions. 5, the candidate may present any testimony or evidence. If a witness is called by the candidate and after direct examination by the candidate, the objector can cross-examine the witness, and members of the electoral board may ask questions of the witness. After both the objector and the candidates are finished presenting evidence, they will both have the opportunity to make any closing arguments. And 6, after the close of the presentation by both the objector and candidate, the electoral board would deliberate and vote on each of the objections made by the objector.
All right, so I'm looking for a motion to adopt these rules as outlined.
I got questions.
Yes.
Can I have questions? Just the very last one. Is that in the best for everything to go one by one by one? So if the final, I believe there's seven different things, do we not look at all 7 as a whole? Why do they have to be individually added up?
Yeah, usually, and it's always best to rule on each of the objections because they're all separate. And one's regarding I think one of the affidavit for the circulator's affidavit has Cook. And this is not for this particular hearing, it's for all hearings. And to make it as specific to each of the objections, normally that's how it's done. Sometimes when the objection contains, for instance, striking a particular signature because they don't reside in Lockport or the ward that the candidate's running in, then each, signatures can be addressed one by one. So then you can specifically state, strike petition signature number 5. On
So essentially, these are general rules for an electoral board. We just haven't convened one of these in 12 years because,
I've never had one, so.
so,
So it is always individually.
It's I would say best practice to do that because you're addressing each of the legal elements, and you're not saying, hey, we didn't address this, or, we didn't address this specific part, but we just, summarily, either granted or sustained the objection.
Okay.
Anything else? Then we'll do a motion to adopt these rules. Either one of you guys can make a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt.
All right, second, yeah?
Yep.
Good. All right, so then we'll do a roll call.
Yes. Kathy Gentile.
Yes.
Jared Globally.
Yes.
Mayor Strike.
Yes. Okay, so there's only one objection here before us tonight. That's Mark Loeb's against the nomination papers of Susan King, both candidates for the office of Alderman, Ward 1, City of Lockport. So let me just ask all the parties that are here today to present their names for the record. I'll start with the objector. If you could state your name for us. Please, come to the microphone.
Mark Lobes, 16629 South Sun Meadow, Lockport, Illinois.
Very good. Your attorney, please.
Matthew Campbell. Home address?
No, there's no, it's not necessary. Just-
Understood.
Yeah, I'm sure, what firm? I'm sure KJG. is it
KGG.
Yep.
Correct.
And then the candidate, if she would stand.
Susan King, 16756 West Merck Lane in Lockport, Illinois, 60441.
All right, thank you much.
And at this time, I do want to, on the record, let the Electoral Board know, and it looks like the, Mr. Campbell provided a copy of a motion for recusal of Board Member Stephen Strite. And that motion, I believe I got in my email approximately close to 5, I want to say, but we close at 4:30. So based upon the fact of the late filing, and I didn't get the copy of the appearance until, in the same email. So at this time, because there are arguments that are made in that motion, including cases that I would have to review, make sure that there's still good law and whether it's applicable to the situation. We have complied with the statutory requirement. We held a first meeting and adopted the rules as required under the Illinois Election Code, but we do need more, I do need more time to review the case. So I suggest the Electoral Board reconvene the hearing to another date. We've complied with the statute. We met the requirement to hold the first hearing, but based upon the, the late submission of the motion to recuse, I do need more time to research and look at the cases.
Sure. I mean, even if it were appropriate for me to be recused, we haven't even had time to find somebody to sit up here and replace. So due to the late filing for it, I would recommend we reconvene December 16th, 7 p.m.
What day?
December 16th. And that will be Monday, December 16th at 7 p.m. Back in City Council chambers. And to formalize this, if I could ask, well, we adopted the rule, so the chairman could decide on that motion. So that would be a motion to reconvene the meeting, the
December
hearing, into
16th.
December
So
16th at 7 p.m.
I'll be here.
If I could, just, I have an issue with the 16th. Is it possible to do anything the week before that?
No, I would say later because I have conflicts.
Anything this week?
No,
Fifth or the
man.
sixth?
This, I would hate to say this,
You want some
but
additional time?
yeah, I need additional time. I just
Understood.
got it tonight, and we have part-time council members and mayor, they have daytime jobs also. I also have other obligations to attend, including some professional meetings. So with that, December 16th works for.
17th is no good, 18th is no good for me, 19th is the rest of that week, 16th is the only good day that week.
16th is fine for me.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. Then we're looking for a motion to adjourn.
I
Yeah,
second.
all right, all in favor? See you on the 16th.